Alright, cool. So I'm going to read this dilemma, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
So I've been getting to know this girl for a few months. We spoke about marriage. I've met her father. She was on board to get married. But she became skeptical during to hearing false rumours about me from her friends saying that I've committed zina with a girl I used to speak to before her. I haven't. So when the girl I'm speaking to asked the girl I supposedly committed zina with, she lied to get back at me for the way I aired and treated her. I don't know what I'm meant to do. Her friends are trying to portray a bad image of me due to the people in my circle who act wildly.
Oh.
So what does this person do?
What in that situation?
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm a fundamental believer of if the girl doesn't, like, you know, in any cornerstone of every good relationship should be trust.
Fact.
To put my fist up to this, because it is an important thing. Trust is so important, and
100%.
without that, the whole house falls down, innit?
Facts.
So if I've told my future wife that this didn't happen, she should take that. But where he's getting shagged is the girl who's being accused of doing whatever with, she's basically lying and saying she's doubling down and saying he did do it.
Facts.
So it looks like he's lying.
Facts.
And all of her friends are saying he did it.
Facts.
So he just looks like he's being villainized right now.
Her friends are saying he did it because of who his friends are.
So they're not even saying they have the full information. They're just saying he rolls around with a bunch of quote unquote fuckboys.
Yeah.
So
basically, you've got this girl that he's committed zina with, yeah, saying that she's done it. She's outside with him, yeah.
Right.
But then her brethren are saying she's saying it, and look who he's chilling with. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you are upon the religion of your companions. I heard that somewhere. I heard that statement somewhere. I've been dying to use it since Ramadan, and I've just finally used it.
It worked.
Yes!
It worked.
It worked, and it makes sense. All right.
But do you think your friends are always going to be like you?
Yeah, respectfully, your friends don't need to like me.
No. I'm saying, can your friends be a good judgment of you, really? Like, so say for instance, I know some people in my circle who are shooters. Yeah. And there's some people in my circle who are lovers.
Yeah.
And they're all in the same group.
Yeah.
So do they really have the right to judge him off the back of his friends?
Look, I'll put it this way.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the lines got blurred, where women think just because they roll around with like 5 hoes, that whole group's a hoe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which necessarily, numbers state, yes, that whole group is compromised, isn't it?
Yeah, you're likely, if you're going to pick one, you're likely going to get hurt.
Yeah, because the odds are against you.
Yeah.
But they don't understand that how we roll, as you said, my brethren could be uni, doctor, lawyer. I could have a gunman in the team as well. Yeah. I could have a guy that just, like, is a weirdo, but he's our weirdo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we've got a pathological liar, but he's our liar.
He's our liar.
We love him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And we know he lies. Like, it's such a diverse friendship circle. The circle's so diverse, where with girls, it's normally they have a common theme. Do you know what I mean? There might be girls that go to like mosque together. Yeah. A group of girls that just go mosque together. That's their common thing. That's what bands them together. Yeah. There might be a group of girls that, as I said, they go out and they're just on fuckery, bro. And that's what bands them together. So them judging that guy saying, oh, because he rolls around with a bunch of fuck niggas, he's a fuck nigga. That's, I think, it's a bit harsh. It's harsh. But the brother's struggling.
How can he win her back?
I wouldn't even win her back, bro. You've lost her.
He wants to get married to her, though.
Yeah, I hear it, man.
Bro, you don't want to get married to a lot of people. If God forbid,
he met a dad as well.
That's what I'm saying. God forbid that this ever happened to me. Like, I'm in a scenario where I'm like wanting this girl and want to marry her, and then I met her pops, and now this girl that I've committed zina with, or says I've committed zina with her. Respectfully, if that was before your time, why do you care? Is that bad to say? Am I wrong in saying that?
No, you know it is.
Am I wrong in saying that?
Super valid, bro. In my opinion, it's super valid, bro.
That's my past life.
Everyone's got a past.
Yeah, that's my past life. What's that got to do with anyone? Alright, cool. She's doubling down, saying I did it. I haven't done it, but so what if I did?
Yeah, even if I did, why? Yeah.
Yeah, like.
I think normally, girls only care when the girl, like, they know the girl. Do you get it? It's not really an issue if they don't know the girl from a hole in the wall. But once they know the girl, it's a problem. Because now I've got to see that girl in Tesco. what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, all these thoughts are running through my head that he's comparing me, blah, 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 rare. Or she might just be totally off brand. Do you know what I'm saying? As in, like, she doesn't look nothing remotely like me. So it's like, what's your type? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think it's different.
So what happens when you come off the snow mountain and then you go hit homeland?
No, but
then they say, "Yo, Bernie." Remember in the last episode, you said, "I'm coming back home."
I'm coming back home.
And you said that, wasn't it? In the last episode, I was
the last episode, where I said I'm finally coming home, bro.
I was like, brother.
But even when I say home, it still means like home is just it isn't walking in the snow anymore. Do you know what I mean? I got blinded by that, bro. Do you know what I mean? And then you know what? I'll be honest with you. This sounds mad, but like black women are the truth, bro. They are the truth. All of them are the truth. But white women are the answer, bro. Like they are the answer. And only a few people will understand what I mean by that. They are the answer, bro.
For what though?
For a peaceful life.
Fair.
For just a genuine peaceful life.
Yeah.
Like my uncle, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
My Aunt Julia, he got married to a white woman. And Aunt
Julie,
Julia, they've got kids, whatever. MashaAllah, Allahumma barik, my cousins and that. The day he died, she was going to bury him in a church. There was an outroar. She had like the full thing set up, blah, blah, blah. And if it was for his daughter was like, nah, I spoke to dad on his last dying days and he said he wanted a janazah. He wants a Muslim burial.
Yeah.
And she sort of interceded and the mum then was like, all right, safe, no worries, like you want to bury him your way, innit? Yeah. But she was going to fully have like a church service for him.
No,
he's a Muslim man, bro. So once that was happening, the whole family simultaneously turned to me, like fucking the unstudied army, looked at me and said, this is your future, bro. You can get buried in a church.
Well, that's what everyone looked at.
Everyone. I'm talking my mum, my auntie, brothers, sisters, cousins, everyone. Know. Yeah, they know I've been walking in the snow since I was 12. Do you know what I mean? So they all looked at me and said, this is what could happen to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it shook me to my core, bro.
Fair.
The wallah that shook me to my core, because I'm like, there's nothing more scary that I can think of just having like, imagine you're a Muslim and you're dead, you can't do nothing about it, but they're having a full church sermon and they're singing hymns, and I'm like in the afterlife and the broski.
You need all the blessings you can get, kid.
Yeah. So I think that's what it is. But we went on a mad pivot.
So we went on a mad
pivot. But this brother here, I'm telling him, my personal advice is her friends and the opinions of other people rule this girl, innit?
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Facts.
And maybe she's not the one, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Pray on it, obviously. But I'll also say this, she will never let that go, bro. That will be an insecurity of her for the rest of his life, bro.
You think that's the answer to that all the time, innit?
No, bro, it's gonna be, bro. Yeah. She's always gonna revert back to it, bro.